Happy New Year, everybody. I'm meteorologist Scott Elness at Virginia Meisner on a hunt for fiver. What exactly is fiver and why am I at Virginia Meisner? Let's get started now.
He's become the talk of the snow park.
Hey there, dude. I didn't mean to scare you.
And he goes by the name of Fiver.
I'm David Smullen. We're at Meisner Snow Park. I coach the Redmond ski teams. I do some grooming here. I was doing a lot of the early grooming and trail work, and I noticed him back in November. As I'd come down, I think it seemed like he'd hear the snow machine or hear people talking and would come down, and he just hangs around along the trail.
Like any obsessed outdoorsman, I keep my skis in the car at all times, and so I'm thinking it's time to put some proof in this frosty pudding.
All right. Well, this reporter needs to see this fiver for himself.
So I'm hitting the trails in pursuit of catching a glimpse of this magical thing, I guess. I mean, what exactly is fiver?
So what kind of bird is fiver? And is it a he? Is it a she?
He actually, I don't know if it's a he or she. I haven't identified him. But it is a sooty grouse, used to be classified as a blue grouse.
I could really use an expert in this investigation.
Oh, I know. There's one more expert I can call on. Scott Elness calling Alan Schaffler. Scott Elness calling Alan Schaffler. Come in, Alan Schaffler.
Scott, I'm afraid you're sort of barking up the wrong juniper here. I'm a bit of a rookie when it comes to this stuff, but after consulting with some true bird heads, I find it's likely a mountain or forest grouse, generally speaking, specifically a spruce, dusky, ruffed, or sooty grouse. I'm going with sooty grouse.
This is proving harder than expected. I mean, I've looked everywhere, left, right, and don't forget up.
He's even flown up onto my wife's shoulder and sat there.
All right, now I'm starting to see what could be grouse prints in the snow.
There's a rascally grouse out there somewhere.
Now, rumor has it that this isn't the first time that we've had a little visitor to the area, but apparently fiver is much more friendly and polite and genteel.
At The Bachelor, they used to attack people on the trails, and I think the other one, I think he was down on, maybe on Ponderosa. It was a number of years ago. And yeah, he would chase people. But this guy is friendly.
You're brave in the snow too.
So how exactly did Fiver get his name?
We first discovered him up in the area that we call Five Corners, and he was hanging around there, and actually I thought of it because there's a rabbit in Watership Down. One of the main characters is named Fiver.
All right, well, so far I seem to be striking out, but I'm an expert on grouse calls. Let's give it a shot. Hey, grouse! Come here, grouse!
So if I find Fiver, does David have any advice he'd like me to pass along to him?
Yeah, watch out for the foxes and the coyotes. And up here, if you're that friendly with them, you're not going to last very long. Natural selection.
Well, I've looked left, right, up, and down. And Fiver has decided today will not be his television debut.
All right, well, we got skunked by the grouse, but this is such a huge story, groundbreaking really, that I'm sure that Central Oregon Daily will let me forsake the rest of my duties and come out here every day for the rest of the season until I break this one. For Central Oregon Daily News, I'm meteorologist Scott Elness.